The poneglyphs are large, mysterious cubes with historical knowledge inscribed on them in an ancient script. They are scattered among the islands across the world, and it is said that the only person left in the world who can read them is Nico Robin. There are a total of 3 types of poneglyphs scattered across the world: historical poneglyphs, instructional poneglyphs, and road poneglyphs. Historical poneglyphs reveals pieces of ancient history as well as messages written by ancient people. Instructional poneglyphs contain instructions and or clues about the locations of historical poneglyphs. And the third type is road poneglyph. Road poneglyph details about a location. The combined location detailed by all the 4 road poneglyphs allows one to locate Laugh-Tale. Both historical and instructional poneglyphs are a dark blue color, while the road poneglyphs are a deep red color. The 4 road poneglyphs point the way to the Laugh-Tale, subsequently pointing the way to final island of the Grand Line and the treasure of One Piece. At the end of the Wano story arc, the Straw Hats will have discovered 3 road poneglyphs, but the last stone is still missing. Where could this mysterious stone be located? Presently, the 3 road poneglyphs are located on Zou, Whole Cake Island and Wano. The Straw Hats are shown Zou poneglyphs by Inuragashi and Nekomamushi and stole the engraving from Big Mom's vault in Whole Cake Island arc. They are presently engaged in battle with Kaido, where they will find the 3rd road poneglyph. During Oden's flashback in chapter 967, we see Roger pirates voyage the Grand Line in pursuit of road poneglyphs. These scenes took place between 25 to 26 years before the current point in the story. At this point in time, the 4 road poneglyphs were located on Wano, Zou, Fishman Island and Whole Cake Island. Roger already had an engraving of one of the road poneglyphs at the time he met with Whitebeard and recruited Oden. He says in the start of 967 chapter that the engraving was stole by Lin. From this, we know that Big Mom was already in the possession of road poneglyphs 25 years ago. The 2 road poneglyphs on Wano and Zou have not moved. This means the present missing road poneglyphs was located on Fishman Island during Roger's era. There are 2 possibilities. Either Neptune entrusted it to someone else or someone took it already. I doubt someone took it already by force for 3 reasons. First, aside from Kaido and Big Mom, there is no other major pirate who could have taken it by force. Secondly, because Neptune didn't say anything about it to Robin like it's missing or stolen or something. And the third reason is, even if someone wanted to take it by force, they would just make a copy, no need to take the whole poneglyph, right? So obviously whoever took it, it was for safeguarding, not because Fishman Island isn't a good place, but because after the start of Golden Age piracy, Fishman Island is endangered by countless pirates, and whoever took it doesn't want to fall into the wrong hands and keep it as assurance that only worthy one would find it. There are only 4 characters who could have taken it. The first one could be Whitebeard pirates. Whitebeard pirates that took Fishman Island as their territory may have taken the poneglyph and hidden it. If Whitebeard pirate and his crew had taken the last poneglyph, what would have happened to it? Well, the first possibility is that they would have put it somewhere very secretive so that only they knew where to find it. And they currently still know where it's located. But because of the strong bond between Luffy and Whitebeard pirates now, even if they have the last road poneglyph, I doubt they will keep it hidden from Luffy. Marco would happily hand it over to Luffy if he has it. The second possibility is Blackbeard. As we know, following Whitebeard's death and the events of Marineford War, Teach went on to conquer most of the Whitebeard's former territories. So the likelihood of Blackbeard and his crew stumbling upon it while taking the territory is plausible. Another thing to point out is that the Blackbeard was on Whitebeard's ship, which means he probably had some inside information on where it could be, and during the time skip he could have snatched it. Then the third one is Shanks, who is an excellent choice. It's possible that he took the last road poneglyph and is protecting it right now, and is waiting to give it to Luffy when the time is right. After all, he seems to like someone interested in the balance and supporting the new generation and new Roger. And the fourth and the last one, who is the biggest suspect in this matter, is Monkey the Dragon. What is Dragon's secret and why is he held back in the story? The answer lies within his tattoo. It's actually quite an easy tattoo to understand if we take the most flashiest part out of it, the lines. We actually have seen these lines on many occasions, which symbolizes containment. We've seen this for example with Ryuma and how a message was contained in identical lines to Dragon's tattoo. Basically, 4 lines in the form of a square are used to contain a message within it. We see this in another anime like Gotei in Bleach. Hence, we can safely discard the lines and focus on what is contained within them. A red cube. Almost certainly his entire path of taking down the world government is akin to Luffy's, and as a follower of the will of the D, he is connected to them already. He is also aware of the true face of the world government too. Out of all the characters who have no obvious relation to Roger Pirates, Dragon seems to be the most woke guy alive. Rebels also think so and have joined him in the battle for freedom. The Revolutionary Army is probably the biggest private army led by a single individual on the whole planet. No kingdom and country and even the government by definition can say that. Now there's Nico Robin. Not only did Robin made Dragon, but she's fundamental part of Revolutionary Army, or at least that is how Dragon sees it. The O'Hara incident seemed to have sparked the rebellion of first place because Robin is called the Flame of Revolution. Dragon searched for the one person who can decipher poneglyphs for over 10 years. The connections are there, but there are more long-term clues that we couldn't appreciate at this time. We all know how much Oda loves to foreshadow future in the smallest detail of tattoos, names, numbers, logos and many more things. And also this might be one of those foreshadowing telling us that Monkey the Dragon is the one who has the last Road Poneglyph. What do you think? Who has the possession of the last Road Poneglyph? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and if you enjoyed this video then don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel because I post daily anime content about top 10 top 5 listings, anime reviews, recommendations, news theories and all sorts of anime content on daily basis. So if you enjoyed, please subscribe, and that was it, and I will see you in the next one. Sayonara.